everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays the Binding of Isaac Antibirth. Eden runs. It's a perfect mixture, you know? Oh, wow, we got the booster pack. NEAMVWSO. It's a perfect mixture of Antibirth and traditional Isaac, in my opinion. Sure, we could do Jacob and Esau runs. Maybe we'll do Jacob and Esau alt path runs at some point. You know, I know that, you know, it's good for my business because people love watching me lose. even if they sometimes, you know what, fuck this room. Even if they sometimes say that they don't. That's my experience, at least. How's this run so far? For now, we're gonna do an Eden run, obviously. How is this run so far? It's good, dude. It's low on damage, good on rate of fire. Demon Baby's good. We have Deal with the Devil precedent already. We'll get a Deal with the Devil on the next floor, provided that we don't take red heart damage. And the boomerang is okay. I don't think it's very good, but if there's ever a time to make the boomerang work, it's in the early game for sure. Virus? I really don't know how this is in... it's a speed downgrade? I really don't know how the virus is in Antibirth, to be honest with you. I should know, because I played about, you know, 1,000 episodes of Rebirth, but excuse me? That data all got overridden when Afterbirth and Afterbirth Plus came out, apparently. What do we got here? 2 of Hearts. Not immediately useful, but not that bad. Okay, sweet. If it still gives you the chance to get Demon Hearts from enemies who have been poisoned, then it is at least like a B tier item in my book. Maybe even greater. No Spun Transformation, though. Oh my god, I knocked both bombs away by accident. Demon Baby, though. Now, there's an item I got mad respect for. I just want to hit the Duke of Flies with the boomerang. Because then he'll go another 15 fucking milliseconds without spawning flies and annoying the Christ out of me. There we go, he's done. Thank you, Demon Baby, for the kill shot. We are hoping for DPS. And we got DPS. Right. Alt path. So we're looking for keys. Either way, to basically be at the... Well, to be very, very close to the tier cap this early is exquisite. However, we are certainly on the lookout for some juicier stuff. Upping our damage is now, like, priority number 1 at this point. And again, you know, next floor, we got an extremely good chance of getting a Deal with the Devil, so it could happen. Now, as bad as pre-buff Shoop the Whoop can be, I think it probably does beat the boomerang. That's my hope anyway, is that it can help us defeat the boomerang. We didn't get anything there. 1 second, I need to issue a host command in my Twitch chat. There we go. Here we go. Alright. Give me a key, please. We don't have the means with which to access our shop. I mean, that would cost us the very thing that we seek to gain. So, we really need a key drop to happen here. We can wait 1 more floor. And oftentimes that does end up being like a good decision, and it might be the only decision right now, to be honest with you. Let's just try this. Maybe we'll get lucky. We did not get lucky. There's no avenue except for playing the self-sacrifice room that's going to lead to us getting a key. So we're going to head down to the next floor. And the next floor is where you don't want to have to worry about this because you need a key to go to the item room as is, but that's okay. You know, we'll persevere. There is a tinted rock here, and I will explode it. Good opportunity to get a key, but I gotta admit, I'm a human being. I want Spirit Hearts so we can get that Deal with the Devil chance, you know, pick up Mom's knife and win the whole game. That was not very smart on my behalf. Don't get that close to the dips. There's no point. You got range and shot speed, dude. All right. This key is reserved for alt path. I hate this. It's the rocks. The real enemy on this floor, or on this room, is the rocks. Making it impossible to hit the enemies from a distance that is appropriate. I don't know what that phrase was. Alright. Play better. You shouldn't have to worry about, you know, playing badly this early on in a run. You know, this is the cellar. We've been down here 100,000 times before, and to have a run that's good and still be taking damage is just an affront to common decency. stop taking damage. Get some help. Well, that's kind of what we're down here for, I suppose, is to get some help. But now we got 3 keys. And 7 cents. So that's like, I think that's shop attempt at least. Please be slower. What the hell? I hate these angled shots, dude, but I guess, like, use your higher order executive functions here. If you just stand on the cardinal directions to them, you can never be hit, I think. Oh, there we go. I'm realizing the boomerang is really nice for slowing enemies down who spawn other enemies. And, you know, look at that. Maybe we can stop these guys from getting out of that hole for, like, another quarter of a second, which buys me a little window of opportunity here. If they can get stuck there, that's actually pretty useful. It's the first time I've ever tried to use it like that, but honestly, I don't dislike it right now. I would like to replace the spacebar item. Like, this is, as far as I'm concerned, a good Krampus opportunity, but we'll see how that manifests itself as we move forward here. Like this guy. You know he's going to charge at us. He's going to shoot, or he's going to split into other enemies. We might as well take him out as fast as we can. Those guys are the worst, dude. Like, #1 boomerang target all years right there. They fart you onto the fucking spikes. Okay, I think I've got a newfound appreciation for the boomerang. All these enemies who charge at us are getting crapped on. All these enemies that spawn other enemies are getting crapped on. It's extremely nice. It's refreshing. This was like the perfect room to demonstrate it. 2 battery charges means, to be honest with you, I'm not really interested in picking those up with the boomerang, because it's basically we just be picking them up to show that we know how to pick things up. Not really a skill that's going to get us a job in today's modern ecosystem. Robots are very good at picking things up. So instead, let's do something that's hard for a robot to do and, you know, think critically with higher order abstract analysis. We have a bomb. Now we can use that to access the tinted rock back there. A speed upgrade is actually pretty useful. We did get a speed downgrade from the virus. If this was Afterbirth or Afterbirth Plus, we'd be closing in on Spun for sure, but... Golden key. Beautiful. So our tinted rock is up here. No, we already got it. We already got it. Okay. Secret room access? Not there, which means could be there. Yeah, that seems likely to me. More money, please. Wow, disregard. 7 cent spacebar item. Nothing. No such luck. All right. Okay, well, it's boss fight time. In a way, it's refreshing. We already know we've gotten everything that it seems like we can get on this floor. Let's go for it. Kill the boss. It's the Fallen, which is scary but also beautiful. Kind of like Feyruza Balk in The Craft. So what are we looking for here? Well, knowing that we're guaranteed to get a deal with the devil as well. It worked. I bought myself just enough time with that circuitous dodge to get out of harm's way. Guppy is what I'm going to say anyway. Oh, no, this is what we want. We want the nail. And Guppy. No such gup, but we should actually take our nail usage in case these are 48-hour energy. Bad trip. Bad gas. Full health. Could be worse. We learned at least. Okay, so you do that. Okay, yes, please. Let's go through the motions here. You're done. Okay, wonderful. Good run. Certainly, like, could be worse run. We got another battery charge back there. The nail is like the perfect item to get to take advantage of this, so I'm happy with that, and maybe get enough money to do so. Okay, disregard again. Down to the next floor. We're gonna be on the downpour. We got keys. We don't have bombs, but we have the nail. Don't go down that way. Try to make the alt path work here. So far, so good. So far, so good. Curse of Darkness, relatively irrelevant, which is ideal for me. Did I get hit there, or was I invincible because of the nail? I might have gotten hit early. I'm getting slightly better at dealing with those guys. So Donkey's Jawbone is not that good, but it's not that bad. But I think I'll take Ares for the speed upgrade, honestly. And I am going to be a little bit audacious here and check out our curse room. I'm not really expecting Ares to give us much beyond a speed upgrade. I think, again, it does increase your contact damage or something, but it's a relatively unexplored area of Isaac design is running into enemies. We've had the occasional run where, like, you can actually prioritize just running into enemies. Usually it's invincibility plus invincibility plus unicorn stump, but invincibility plus Midas touch, or invincibility plus turdy touch, or something like that. Obviously, like, we're missing all of the prerequisite ingredients for that, so ramming speed is mostly just a speed upgrade. But I'll take a guaranteed stats increase over the occasional donkey's jawbone hit. Although it could be useful, you know, as a way to punish enemies for hitting you, basically. I would expect to be a little bit on the slow side for a while here. This is a perfect room right now because we will get exactly enough charge to use the nail again without having to overcharge. Full health. I mean, full health versus 2 of hearts are exactly the same right now. Full health stands to be better long term, so we'll take that. Just looking for tinted rocks. We might want to crush. Okay, the knife piece, of course, is non-negotiable. It's the reason we're down here. Although apparently if you get Mom's knife, you don't need to have the knife piece, which is interesting little quirk. You still need to be on the mausoleum, though, and to get to the mausoleum, you need to take the knife pieces in advance. No, wait, no, you don't. You just need to take the alt path from, like, the Depths 1 or something. I don't know. In many ways, I don't want to mess with... I think my track record should prove that this is the right idea as well. I don't want to mess with the traditional way of getting to the alternate path because it just adds another, you know, shifting variable in there that can be a little dicey for the old noggin to deal with. Now... Okay, that was actually extremely dumb on my part. This guy should not be this tough. What are we looking for? Well, we need one more bomb. So I'm not going to give this guy a bomb. Wait, we only have a 67%? No, that's right, because we're on the downpour too. Yeah, so we would like another bomb. So we will go back to our shop, I think is the way that this will proceed. Love it. Growth hormones is great here. And certainly we're stoked to have Guppy's head. I think we'll stick with the nail just to keep us alive, but the Guppy item is, of course, valuable. And we're up to 4.25 damage with a great rate of fire. Again, there's room to improve, but it's not bad. I mean, it's beyond not bad. Okay, so we've lost our Spirit Heart, but there's our second bomb. We have our Holy Mantle Heart backing us up here, which is extremely valuable. This should last us, like, a couple floors. I'd love to say it would last us the rest of the game. That's unlikely, though. Nothing here really interests us, so it's kind of a waste of a key, but that's fine. We're going to head down to the next floor. We continue to get stronger floor over floor, and not just in a potential sort of approach to it. You know, we got the Guppy item for extra potential, but we also got growth hormones. And, you know, probably one too many speed upgrades, but still. Oh, there is a tinted rock here, so I'm going to do that. Gave us one extra bomb. It's going to cost us a charge immediately, but it's worth it, I think, for the future. Shot speed down is basically irrelevant. You know, we lose like 10%. Well, like 15% of our shot speed. Who cares? Nobody's looking at this run going, the shot speed is what's selling it right now. So, oh, eyes open. Kate told me this trick, actually. Eyes open means they shoot on the cardinal directions. North, south, east, west. Eyes closed means they shoot on the diagonals. Still a hard room. Oh, the biggest of big plays. So what does Pandora's box give you here? This is technically the Caves 1, so it should give us another item. And it gave us Synth Oil. Dude, this is a crazy good room. Synth Oil and a 9 lives that punishes us literally like 0%. Pretty ridiculous. Okay, so we're one Guppy item away from becoming Guppy. Not so naive as to think that gives us a guaranteed win in Antibirth, as I noticed maybe 2 runs ago. A little embarrassed by that still, but I choked on my ambition, shall we say. Now we've learned to maybe be a little bit more cautious. I mean, Antibirth requires its own unique approach. You can't... Well, I can't. If you're a little better at the dodging the new enemies, you might be able to, but I can't be as aggressive, you know. In Afterbirth Plus, you can almost... Well, in Afterbirth anyway. Afterbirth Plus, I'm still getting my sea legs. But in Afterbirth, you can sort of take every deal with the devil ever, and then as long as you're getting Spirit Hearts occasionally, you're probably going to be good for the win, but... Help. Alright, so we need 2 Spirit Hearts for... was this an XL floor? No. We need 2 Spirit Hearts for, my god. For the alternate path here. We're gonna have them. We don't need them for this floor, though. We need them for next floor. Okay, good item room, please. Sure. I mean, Infamy is... It hurts so much to not take HP plus damage, but Infamy, in its own way, is much better, I think. Should have used the nail there. Battery technically has a purpose, but I don't know if it's a purpose worth blowing up our donation machine and then spending all of our money to get. So this floor is actually extremely quick. These enemies have like the same fuck you, I'm dodging any shot AI that, wow. That's, the, like, spirits in the devil deal have. So what's the dream here? Obviously! Those are diagonal shooters, by the way, but... obviously, the ultimate payout is just an extremely unlikely deal with the devil that also gives us a guppy item to finish the job. A chance for redemption, don't want to end up a cartoon in a cartoon graveyard. Now, these guys, they shoot too fast. Your shot speed rate of fire frightens me. I'd like for you to stop doing that. These things should get extinguished because I walk into the fires all the time. Those guys are the true evil, though, at the back there. Fucking balloon enemies swell to 500 times their normal size and then rush you down. Meat enemies also annoying, man. Don't think you're getting off without a slap on the wrist here as well. But this fight going well right now is a good indication of the fact that our run is in a very good spot. Okay, this is gonna suck. Target selection was on point there, thankfully. Almost got it, almost got it. Easy. Okay, no deal with the devil. Consolation prize has given us a damage increase. Well, that's a surprise. We will now head down to the next floor. Who would have thought our damage stat would be the worst part of this run right now? Oh, I hit... Yep, I took my fingers off of WASD. And then I put them back on after my yawn was complete and pressed what I thought was W. It was actually E. I looked down at the keyboard and was like, oh, I'm going to blow myself up now. And that's exactly how that went down. You know what would be a good mod for Isaac? Like an actual quality of life, helpful mod? It's not glamorous, but like some kind of stat normalization. Because like... I do appreciate that there's a stat screen here, but it's hard to tell how good stats are in relation to one another. I can look at a rate of fire. Oh, Midas Touch for sure. I can look at our rate of fire and be like, 6, that's good relative to other rates of fire that I've had. But how is it relative to our damage? Like, is our damage better because it's 6.52? Is it worse because it's 6.52? I don't know if there is, like, a factor that allows you to normalize these that easily, but, like... When you get something that's like a Libra, balances all stats, it's very counterintuitive to look at it and be like, well, our range stat is 26. Shouldn't that fall down to, like, 7 and give the other 19 points to our remaining stats? Again, as long as we're talking about, like, the world's most minor complaints. Because after you do, like... You know, if you do enough runs, you just figure it out. I think we've already been to our item room. We have our knife piece. I got no problem fighting the boss right now. 67% devil deal chance as well. Repeating, of course. I saw that we were in a terrible position there, and I thought maybe you're gonna be the one that saves me. Okay. Maybe I thought we could, you know, thread the needle. Didn't seem like a high percentage chance. God, these bosses have so fucking much HP, dude. He's beyond half dead, though. And he hasn't done the stone attack yet. Okay, now he's done the stone attack. But prior to that, he had not done the stone attack, which is definitely, in my opinion, the most annoying of all the attacks. The quad brimstone, you know, that's my bad for being on the outside of it. Ooh, a little closer comfort. No more stone attack. Okay, we got through that just fine. Careful with your deal with the devil because you need the HP necessary to open this door. So I almost... There you go. At least open, don't go in. I think we only want lump of coal here. Krampus's head is just not good enough. And that's what we got. But that's okay. The run's still great. We have our knife piece. I'm going to go. We're missing out on the shop. So I'm going to try to keep a decent pace going here. Because the mausoleum takes 100 years as is. Yeah, this run, obviously, like, very good. I'm not complaining about the stat normalization, by the way. I don't think it's that big of a deal, but it does make it confusing. Like, for consolation prize, I have no idea what stat. It might as well say random, +1 to random stat. Because, like, there might be runs where your damage is horrible, but, like, oh, sorry. Like, your shot speed is a, you know, 4.1 times 10 to the -3, so... For some reason, we put that one in scientific notation and all the other ones in fixed notation. So, Eve's lipstick, I feel, has done nothing for me thus far this game. Or at least very little. I don't expect Poison Tears via Pinky Eye to be good, but I do expect them to at least give us a little bonus here. And any bonus can help. Even a little bonus can help a little bit. I was going to say the devil you know is better than the devil you don't, but I still... The more I think about that phrase, the more... Ooh, the wafer's so good. They're both good, but the wafer is great. The more I still come back to the conclusion, you know, the devil you know is better than the devil you don't, except what if the devil you don't know isn't a devil? Like, you're assuming that they're both devils. If I look at this guy and he looks like, he's got horns and a tail, that's one thing. I think I'm just going to take that. But if I look at him and he's got, you know, we got one dude who's got horns and a tail and the other dude just looks like a dude, maybe the devil I don't know is better than the devil I do know because I don't know if he's a devil. Don't think it's the best way to use that expression. I also don't believe that. The devil you know is better than the devil you don't, so you'd rather, like... You'd rather support... I guess the idea is that there's a little bit of, like, self-righteousness to it. You're like, I'd rather not be naive. Because the devil you know, you're like, I know he's gonna fuck me. In some devilish fashion. We can go fight the boss here if we want. The devil I don't, you know, he's gonna promise me that things are gonna be different, but then he's still gonna be a devil in the end. So you're like, aha, at least I didn't get tricked. Alright, I guess I sort of understand. Dude, this Visage fight is taking forever. I recognize that, you know, the health bar wasn't gonna move until we broke the chain, but normally we don't even have to break the chain. Like, it just breaks. Because our damage is better, but I don't know, I feel like our damage is fine, and yet somehow we find ourselves in kind of a tricky spot here. I mean, Antibirth, it's very clear, thank you, Infamy, is a lot tougher than Afterbirth Plus. I have not internalized yet how to dodge that attack. Yeah, that's gonna be a hit. Stay away from me. Please, please. Okay, we lived at least. No deal with the devil. Safety pin. Do we leave? Like, I mean, yeah? We might be skipping tinted rocks and, you know, nail charges, but we're also skipping rooms that are likely to deal damage to us. I resent the notion that it's like, it's a guaranteed good idea for us to do every single room once we get down to these floors. Sometimes it is and sometimes it isn't, in my opinion. So apparently the charge thing can never actually hurt you. It just looks like it hurts you. So, I mean, if that's the case, this is a really great opportunity for us to get up to full HP. Or at least close to it. I'll keep, like, pushing this pretty hard here. Because I am going to go to the, curse room. That's as much as it'll take, and I think that's fine. We also got blood bag there, which is great. Remember, we're one guppy item away, so we're going to be fairly aggressive when it comes to looking for red chests that could make the game much safer. I do worry about the witness fight. Certainly we want to have HP ready for that because that fight's no joke. Good room. Okay. So this floor, the most important thing is the knife piece. I've forgotten. I've got a history. Got a history of taking off my shirt. It's been 1 week since I forgot the knife piece. It really has been maybe like a week since I forgot the knife piece. But don't let that get you into a false sense of security. All it takes is one momentary lapse of judgment. It definitely also has not been a week. It's been like 3 days. Let's not let that paralyze us, though. That could be a paralytic effect. I just like the word paralytic. There's something, it's got like a unique word ending, a unique suffix, if you will. You don't hear lytic that much in the English language. We must not have stolen that from other languages, or from whatever language it's from, as much as we stole from the other language. I don't know what I'm talking about. Look, I'm not a linguist or an etymologist. Okay, I'm getting in over my head like a Sum 41 song. I'm in too deep like a Sum 41 song. I'll be leaving with a fat lip like a Limp Bizkit song combined with a Sum 41 song. Those are the only Sum 40. There's fat lip, in too deep, over my head. Those are the only ones I know. Which one's the one that goes, storming through the party like my name was El Nino? That's fat lip. You think I don't know that? They're from Thornhill, Ontario. No, they're from like Whitby or something. Or maybe the dude's name is just Derek Wibley, and that's kind of close to Whitby. That's where the confusion lies. Okay. HP is completely, totally, 100% fine, but keep using kind of the nail as much as possible. Obviously, not thrilled with the fact that we got Monster Man well, especially with no Bookworm transformation, but that's Curse of the Blind. It exists to suck value out of the run, and it's one of the ways that happens that I actually kind of respect the most, because it can lead to some unintended and fun consequences. But there's our knife piece. So I would really like to go to the shop before we fight the boss. I hate this room. Wow, we dodged in between the shots. Okay, one's down. I'm the one. I don't know. Either way. What we got? Oh! We should go to the shop. We basically have 15 cents. I don't know how. I probably should be like 3 spirit hearts lower than I am right now, but lucky us. The shop is very valuable here. We've been skipping a lot of rooms, but we should not skip a room that can provide us that kind of value this late in the game. This room also is horrible. Just keep your head on a swivel, and we got through that. Honestly, that's a testament to our damage being pretty good. Not so much a testament to, you know, great dodges. Although the dodges were also pretty solid, if I do say so myself. No greed, please. I'm not going to use the nail. I would like to, but I want to use it on the mom fight instead. So, coming back to this greed fight, not a mistake, but annoying. I'm going to make myself feel better by remembering that we got a 2/3 devil deal chance here, and I feel like we're fairly well equipped for the game at hand. Let's see what we can get down here. Mom fight. Dude, the alt path mom fight is also no joke. We did not get hit. I don't understand. Some of our damage is just being negated. I know we have infamy, but I'm not seeing like the infamy, like where it makes us, it puts like a white overlay over us when we're protected from damage. I'm not seeing that, and yet we're not getting hit by some shots that, like that one obviously hit us, but some shots that seem like they should be hitting us, so. Whatever it is that's causing that is fine in my book. And honestly, despite the damage we've taken, it's a relatively good alt path mom fight, I think. Take the Polaroid. We did get a deal with the devil. We'll take everything. Yes, especially with Guppy's Paw, which is going to guarantee us the Guppy transformation. Sulfur. Use it twice. I'm not sure if it's a glitch, but you get Brimstone forever. Blood Oath we don't really want. We don't have the battery, though, so there's no way to use Sulfur twice. On a room, unless we got a battery charge that just fell randomly, and then that would give us Brimstone forever. Sure, let's give it a try. So let me rephrase this because it probably sounds a little confusing. First off, we're gonna fight Mom. Mom's Heart, I should say. Sulfur gives you Brimstone for one room. However, there's either a glitch or working as intended in Antibirth, where, well, that's the only place where this item exists in the first place, but if you use it twice on the same room, it just gives you Brimstone for the remainder of the run. So we would obviously love to get Brimstone. You just saw how quickly it nuked Mom's Heart down there. All we need to do is find a battery charge on the ground, which is fairly common, and then we'll be able to guarantee ourselves Brimstone forever. I don't expect it to happen, but I think that there's probably like a better than 50-50 chance. All we need is one battery charge to drop ever. Ideally, the sooner the better, but... And then the important thing to note is that even without getting it, you know, we are Guppy. So it's not like this run is really in danger to begin with, but... Yuck card, unfortunately, we can't take. It's not like this run is really in danger at all. I'm actually just holding off on Sulfur for now to see if we can get a battery charge. This seems like an easy witness kill, though. And I mean we got Guppy, so we got the nail to hold our hand for like half of the game. So it's not like it's a triumph in amazing play that led to that, but still. All right, I guess we'll use Sulfur on the boss. Hopefully we will still have Brimstone when we come down to this floor. No? Wow. Wow. Why do you hate your consumers? We want to shop. Why are you... I'm just joking, but I guess like unloading new scene. I don't think I've seen that attack before. Sure, anyway. You're dead. You give us a battery charge of some sort, I'd be still okay, sure, little Steven, we'll head downwards. That floor we tackled without any problems whatsoever. Most important thing, I guess, is have Sulfur ready. Oh, you know what I'm looking for? I'm looking for a charge machine in the arcade. I'll make a living, it ain't easy, you know it's a drag. This song by Harfi, they were supposed to be England's biggest band. I talked about Hardfi before. I got surprisingly few tweets that were like, hey dude, you don't know anything about music. Most of the people were like, yeah, Hardfi, they were supposed to be the next Beatles. It's too bad they couldn't figure out how to write any dang songs. I apologize if you're watching this and you're from Hardfi. But that's, you know, unfortunately or fortunately, you know, when you enter the public consciousness like that, you open yourself up to derision. I'm on shitpostbot 5000. I'm not saying that, you know, oh, just get a thicker skin. I'm just saying, you know, comes with the territory. Look, if you want to have a one-hit wonder, you sign the terms and conditions that say we can make fun of you forever if you never make it big with another single. It's just... I'm not saying it's right, I'm just saying those are the rules. I really want a battery charge to show up, because if it doesn't, it looks like I'm an idiot and took Sulfur for no reason when we could be taking the nail. Not that we're, you know, low on HP, obviously, but still. You know, we got a lot of, like, potential, not a lot of actual bonus out of this. Although, even if we, straight up, like, the Brimstone is so good right now. Apparently, I'm a million years old. The Brimstone. No, but Brimstone is so good right now that even if we only had it for the Witness fight, I would still think that it is probably worth getting rid of the nail for this late in the game. The nail, early on, is essential to our, you know, ability to survive, but turns out we should have bought the battery. If we had bought the, not the battery charge, but the battery itself, we went, oh, is it worth blowing up our donation machine for? I don't think so. And it turns out, probably would have been advisable. No battery charges. Still, though, Pentagram, good pickup on this floor. If that's all we end up getting on this floor, I'll still be pretty happy with the way our life has gone, I think. Just keep rolling around in a circle, see where the bad guys are to be found, and make them lay down. You know what? We could get battery charges in a couple of different ways from the corpse items. Directed by Tim Burton. For example, Mom's bottle of pills, 48-hour energy. So let's not lose hope. Gish. Bomb baby. Isaac's heart. Harlequin baby. Alright, well, we'll take this. We'll take this. We might as well take this. We're going to win. Just head down to the next floor. We got no cursed eyes, so it's not like we're teleporting away or anything like that. And really, the principal benefit of this run right now is the flies that we're generating. So we're making sure that those brimstone shots are always landing. Bit of an aggro dodge there that thankfully went just fine. Okay, yeah, we're gonna come out of this on the other side, basically smelling like a rose. I would love a flawless witness fight, but I'm also I'm a reasonable man. This attack is very, very hard to dodge with the brimstone laser also blocking our path. We were so close! Either way, we would have had to get hit like 22 times. Fun run! Wish I'd gotten the double sulfur, but either way, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal, and of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.